And hello guys, welcome back to another video from the Asian Review. And today we will be talking about the iPad Air 4 because it has been long since we really talked about it. And also it's been a long time of me using it. This is why today we will have a full long-term review of this iPad to see if it's after around 6 to 7 months of use, is it worth it to get it? And is it a good stable iPad that could stay with you for 5 years or what? So first, let's start with the basics. It has the same design as the iPad Pro, but with the A14 chip. It has great cameras and microphones. It actually shoots up to 4K 60 FPS video, and the mic quality is pretty good, but it does have a little bit of distortion. It's still a very clear microphone, like it's maybe like a cheap $50, $30 microphone. It's good as that. It has been very fast with all of the work that I put into it, with video editing, photo editing, playing high intensive games, writing emails, multitasking, jumping on video calls were all wonderful. And on that note, speaking about video calls, the speakers were also great. It has actually 4 speaker grills, but the iPad only uses 2. The left and right side, the bottom 2, left and right side. So you'll still have that surround sound coming from both edges, but it's not really like the iPad Pro speakers because it uses these 2 speakers and that. I think they gave it the 4 grills just to save on some cost and just let it use like 2. But all in all, it's very powerful, and now you're gonna see a sample of some sound tests of the iPad Air 4 at full volume. And as you can see with the test, it's very, very nice speakers. They were super loud and super amazing. But enough talking about that. Let's talk about the processing power, as it has the A14 chip. And how is it handling the work? Well, surprisingly, it was very fast with exporting 4K 60 FPS footage. And when I did switch to the M1 iPad Pro for our review, I did notice some slight more power with the M1 chip than the A14 chip, but still, the A14 chip is still the fastest A-series chip that we have until now, and could handle up to around 2 to 3 layers of 4K 60 FPS footage. And if you're shooting in 1080p, it can handle like 5 footages. Like, I don't know what's really gonna do that. Maybe like changing camera angles, like some b-roll, lots of b-roll, photo b-roll, something like that. But it can handle a lot, even with 1080p 60. Also, the front-facing camera is great for all of the video meetings that I had, and I expected myself in our unboxing video that I would like a bigger display than the 10.9-inch display, but it's actually pretty good. Even with multitasking, I can see both sides clearly, and it was very easy to hold and use it in the Magic Keyboard, or without the Magic Keyboard with the Apple Pencil when taking notes or planning videos ideas. Though I was really pushing the iPad every day, with also the battery life was very, very good, guys. I use it a lot every day when I was planning videos, edit videos every day, film videos, use it as a camera remote, control it, hop on meetings, do emails. That I'm using the iPad every day in the battery life. At a typical day, I would finish around 40 to 30. Sometimes have a lot of work, I'm gonna do 20 to 10. Also uploading videos is very fast and very intuitive with this iPad. And with my workflow, I do import lots of stuff. And with the addition of the USB Type-C port, it was way easier to do import stuff than Lightning. Even though the M1 iPad that I tried has Thunderbolt, the iPad does not have lots of instances where you need to have a faster connection with importing videos or anything else, which is a very nice thing. Like, I use it every single day. As I told you, full workload, it handled it all. The A14 chip was very fast, iPad OS was very intuitive, the iPad has a good enough screen with the Magic Keyboard and everything. It was perfect, the battery life was also amazing. And also the biggest feature, of course, with the iPad Air 4 is Touch ID on the power button. And until now, it's the only iPad that has Touch ID on the power button. But we do have some leaks that we might also get the Touch ID on the iPad Mini 6. But Touch ID worked great. Opening the iPad, which is when I push the power button on the side, which is on the left, and push it a bit more to my right, and push it a bit, then put my right hand next to the trackpad, and use my left hand to open it all up, and just put your finger on the Touch ID, just click anything on the keyboard, and you're back to your OS and to iPad OS. And you might have seen that I use it around 95% of of the time that I use with my iPad is with the Magic Keyboard, because I do use it as a laptop. Even though I have my MacBook, my Windows computer, my Windows desktop, I often find myself always reaching for the iPad. And I do know that it's not a computer, but you can adapt to make it a computer for you. The extensions for Safari coming in iOS 15, it would even let more people adapt to use it as a computer. Like, sometimes I just reach to my Windows computer or my Mac just to use that extensions on Chrome and Safari to make me not really touch my MacBook or my Windows computer, because I'll have everything on my iPad. But so guys, this is really all about the iPad Air 4. 6 months to 7 months later. So I do really think you should buy it with the Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil. It's a great note taker, great computer, very fast with the A14 Bionic chip. It's a very nice computer and it's a very nice thing to have. Also, lots of people that I know personally got the iPad Air because they saw that the review really pushed them and they were super amazed by it. But so guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And don't forget, if we reach 150 subscribers, we will have an AirPods giveaway. So guys, Adrian Review out. Adrian Review Podcast. Adrian Review Podcast.